Welcome. It is the UNIVERSALBOVEM. Sexual morality is on a rise, and I want to help tackle it today by talking about gooning and lust. And when it comes to gooning and lust, I want there to be one thing that's understood, and that is the hedonistic gooning principle. The hedonistic gooning principle essentially states a person is attached to gooning and lust solely because they lack a purpose in life, and their only pursuit is pleasure. Their only pursuit is pleasure. I want you to understand that. You're probably like, what does that even mean, hedonistic gooning principle? What's this guy talking about? But when you speak to both men and women who really struggle with gooning and lust, you'll suddenly come to a very strange and very concurrent conclusion. What is that concurrent conclusion? Shoot, something's just dropped. That they didn't have a strong purpose in life because their only goal was pleasure. Because what is gooning in its actual raw and dry form? Its raw and dry form is self-gratification, giving pleasure to yourself. So, but based on that conclusion, based on that understanding, we need to understand that because of hedonism, because of that chase of pleasure and not actual purpose, a person is trapped into gooning and lust. So the resolution is quite simple, quite easy. Have a purpose. But what should that purpose be? Because you can have a very, very strong purpose, but it can't help you in any way because there's no attachment to that purpose. Oh, I want to be a builder. You want to be a builder, but you're not really interested in building. You're interested in architecture. Or you can give yourself a goal and aim. Let me just, get into shape, have strength. And you know what, yeah, that will give me a purpose. But what happens when you get all that strength, get all that gains and everything? Everyone's telling you, well done, and you've done everything, and you've achieved the pinnacle of life to yourself, and then all of a sudden, you have no purpose anymore. You've completed a mission, as you say. What then? You just go in, have no purpose, and then trap yourself into gooning and lust? No. Instead, give your eternal purpose and aim to Jesus Christ. And what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Think about Aaron Pierre, that's my fusser. Aaron Pierre, that's my fusser. A lot of women have used that. Aaron Pierre, I'm actually going to ban you from live service because the way you did that, the way you put out psychologically to these women, I'm not happy with it. But anyway, when that happened, and that whole thing and that whole phase, and that was a trend on TikTok, I have to start to realize that a lot of women gave purpose and meaning to that phrase and purpose and meaning to Aaron Pierre. Shout out to Aaron Pierre though, you're a cool guy. So, by giving your purpose and meaning to Jesus Christ himself, you're then going to have to start to realize you're going to have to let go of a lot of stuff and, divert a lot of tension and energy towards him because it's a relationship. It's not something that can fade away or is temporary. It's something that has to be maintained. And by maintaining that, you have to let go of a lot of stuff. In fact, what does the Bible talk about sexual morality? Let's get deeper into it. Matthew 5:28 actually mentions that by lusting for a woman, you've actually committed adultery in your heart. And to be honest with you, for someone to call you an adulterer, it's not cool, it's not swag, it's not awesome at all. So you want to pull your way from lust. So by having that relationship and belief in Christ, you'll suddenly start to realize that you have to pull away from lust in order to, promote and give purpose and meaning to your relationship to Jesus Christ himself. Are you seeing it? Are you understanding it? Do you know what I'm saying? So Matthew 5:28 essentially is teaching us in order for someone to be away from, a trap of gooning and lust due to the hedonistic gooning principle, they really have to pull away from everything else that is not of God, especially gooning and lust. Because, that is the one thing that actually impacts the body, but all sins, have the same consequence and of the same level to God. Anyway, have to pull away from things that are not of God in order to go to God, and that will pull them essentially and consequentially from gooning and lust. And yeah, that's really it. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel for more videos like this. And now, I'm joking. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel for more videos like this. And thank you so much for watching.